Siweni mrefu ukiwa umeketi. Hello guys and welcome to MaNaPaTau Chronicles episode, the next one. Daddie Marto aka Patau.
Kokulanga Matau.
And today is an interesting day. Today is the first day we are shooting a video that is going to be aired the same day. I mean posted, aired near TV. Meaning to a TV. Sorry. Yeah, a video is going to be posted the same day.
Why?
And hopefully we'll be able to hack this moving forward, so we can be fresh and current and nini, badala ya kushoot mrefu alafu nini, so that Kenya umesema sahi watu wajue hiyo ulisema leo Anyway, so today we're going to have an interesting conversation. She might not even know what we are about to discuss.
I don't know.
She's not 100%, but this is the thing. So it is this week for 5 years ago. Guy, 2016 is how many years ago? I know the year is 2016. I just don't know how many years ago it is. 5 years ago. Yeah, it is this week 5 years ago that I met her for the first time in my life. Like, this person did not exist anywhere in the scope of my friends or relatives, which would be weird. Friends.
Wait.
The scope of my friends or
Cersei
colleagues.
and Jamie Lannister. No.
The scope of, yeah, watu wanakishinda wakisema tunafanana, we are not related. Thank you very much. So this week 5 years ago we met for the first time ever. I did not know her, she did not know me, which was actually a good thing. We shall explain why. We've told this story before, but not on our channel. So there's a reason why we want to do it today.
Mimi si understand kunaenda aje.
Oh, utajua tu. Aya, start.
What should I
How
start?
did we meet? No, according to you, how did we meet? Or how did I come into your circle of life?
Do you know, actually, you came into my circle of life, even though not physically, way earlier than you think, because our common friend,
which we've mentioned before numerous times.
Yes, Mo, wanted to introduce me to her very nice good friend, who is apparently an artist in Kenya.
Msikia, I mean, nimetwa very nice good friend.
Has won awards. For me, I wasn't hearing any of that. So I've heard of you. You've come into my universe when the earth was turning. But when I actually met you physically was that day, May 31st.
Yeah, May 31st, yeah.
When we came to
Alliance Française.
Alliance. At Alliance, and Mo alikuwa nakurudishia kitu. So Mo asked me ni mzindi. And I actually hated it. Juu yote tulikuwa tushafika downtown, but akatu convince na Chiri we zindi you to Alliance. So then I saw this shaggy looking guy.
Pause there. Hata mimi wacha nifike hapo.
I actually didn't notice you by the way.
Pause there. Wacha nifike hapo. So the circumstances under which Maureen and I got to know each other were, we went to campus together. We were together in KU. Yeah, ni boys. Yalikuwa boys. Ni wale madem wanakuanga maboys, you know. He was a very good close friend. And then eventually she ended up working together with her.
Yeah.
So this one time, you know, I was staying with my cousin at the time, my cousin Charles. Then she was visiting us. She mentioned, mi by the way kuna beshte yangu, mi by the way mi na feel kama ninaweza kunini, mi kwambia by the way me don't do hookups. Yeah, me I don't do.
Are you serious? Mo tried to hook you up with me as well.
Yes, because you see, it had been how long? It had been at least a couple of years. No, it will be 1 year and a couple of months.
After your marriage ended.
After.
So you were married before. No, seriously.
Wow. After my relationship ended.
You were legitimately a married man.
After my relationship ended.
It was a marriage.
Sheria kuna mahali inajua ina exist. Moving on.
You were a married man.
Kama sheria haijui, hai exist. So, it had been 18 months or so after my relationship had ended.
Marriage.
No, she and I had been, Mo and I had been having conversations about what I would want to, have as my next relationship, the kind of person I would want to have. the kind of person I would not want to have because of emphasis and traumas of my previous relationships, not just one. So when you look at Ken, oh, by the way, kuna huyu najua nene kambia, me I don't do hookups. Me, ukitu hook up, tutakutana, then tunini tu alafu
tukulada story ishe. Hakuna.
Unasema nini wewe? What words are those you're using on this channel? This channel does not have such words. Anyway, so when she said that, and then I completely forgot about it. Then when you guys came, I didn't even know she was coming with people. Okay? I was directing a play at the time, and then I saw this dem. I didn't even know you were together. So this is the thing about Alliance. Alliance at the time, had the play started? No, that was the day before the play started. The day just before our play started, the one that I was directing. And then she came with her friends. Me kuona huu mdem, mimi ndio tu kwanza tumacho tu tumekona. Okay. Haya. I was like, ani wale mademu Alliance wanakuanga na Maringo. Wale mademu wamekuja kusoma French. But the watu kusoma French wanaga Maringo ni watu wazuri sana. Alliance, I want to study French. Yeah, la siezi choma maka sana zaenda kusoma French alafu kumkage ndio ulisema watu wanasoma French wako na Maringo.
Acha kuchoma bana.
Mimi ndivyo nilidhani. That was my perception at the time. So first impressions. Hapo ndio tumefika. First impressions.
Yeah,
what the eyes see. First impression, mimi ndio ni demo Maringo.
Really? What did you say that suggested that mini demo Maringo?
So circumstances, 1, uko Alliance. 2, siko na Jome kama na Maringo. Mimi nilikuwa na tu Alliance, alafu nilikuwa na tu naangalia tu watu tu hivi tu macho tu ilikuwa tu macho.
So all your colleagues who nini at Alliance ni mademo wa Maringo?
No, wamekuja play. Wewe ulikuwa unasoma French. Unajua sio kila mtu usoma French.
Make it make sense. Okay.
I'm just saying what was in my mind at the time. It was 5 years ago.
Okay.
It was 5 years ago that I was saying in 5 years I want to be more mature. So I am more mature now.
Thank God.
Yeah. So first impression, demo Maringo. Yeah. So I thought, oh, anakaa fiti, but nilidismiss wakati niliona ni de wale mademo Maringo hapa. Na nika move on.
Secure.
Na wewe?
First impressions wa hasa tuko hapo nje, ambia mo hebu call mse wako umpatie cha unampatia tuende, because it was in the evening.
Yeah.
And the following day was a public holiday.
Yes.
And we were going out for drinks.
Yeah.
We were going to have a good time as my girls.
Any wanaenda drinks kama mayengs. So wanaenda drinks na mayengs.
So mi nikaona mtu Shaggy looking anatoka, akona an oversized coat, kofia funny. You just looked very unkempt.
Ilikuwa rehearsals.
And I didn't notice anything about you until I noticed you whispering to Maureen about me.
Cut there. Tuko first impressions bado. So first impressions was Shaggy looking,
just some
unkempt.
weird guy hapa with mwenye hana any sense of style.
Guy. Oh, Jehovah, my Father is a living God.
You had zero sense of style. Come on, you've come a long way, Marto.
Yes. So when she asked me to go say hi to her friends, as we were turning, I was like, wait. Wale mademo wawili wende umekam now kwa sasa kulikuwa na yeye na beshte yake. So usiku anataka ijulikane ni nani ni na ai kwanza sema how mademo wawili ni umekam now sema huyo mrefu, nikauliza maswali 3. Huyo mrefu number 1 ako na miaka ngapi? Question number 2, is she single? Question number 3, ako na kakitu hapa. That to me was very important. So that was what I was whispering to her. So when you noticed me whispering to her, so that's when you're saying you noticed me. What did you notice?
I noticed you, like you can tell when a guy is interested, but I didn't respect the fact that you didn't come over to say it to me.
But you see,
I was like, Kwani tuko high school.
It was Maureen who was saying, like, come I introduce you. Ata hajani introduced bado.
And then Mo was so excited. She immediately amemaliza kuwhisper kwa kaniambia, "Bishta nataka namba yako. He wants your number." Mimi nampea. Nimpatie. Nimpatie, but I was so dismissive of it because I didn't respect how you went about it. It didn't scream confidence. It didn't scream.
How do you go to somebody you do not know? You went to be introduced.
Say, hi, my name is so-and-so. Apparently you're with Maureen. Maureen is also my friend.
Apparently.
Here is my number.
It was not apparent. It was evident you were with Maureen.
Okay, no.
But I came and I said hi. And I said hi to your friend. Nice to meet you.
And then you went to whisper in the background with Maureen.
I whispered before, not after. I whispered before I met you. So that is called conversation between me and my friend. But had it happened after I met you, then it would have been bad. But it happened before you were even in my life.
It's like high school. Bishtango nakukatia. Like, as in, I really was so buggered by that, and I was just like, mpatie tu damba. But I knew nitamsahau after the night's drinks. Like tomorrow morning he will just be a forgotten memory.
And funny thing is, I did not even respond on that day because it was on a Thursday.
That is another thing that I didn't respect. I was like, how do you ask for my number and not even say hi to me? So after we went for drinks in the evening when I was going home, I was like, this idiot
Maureen did not even give
asked for my number.
Did not even give me your number.
She gave you my number
immediately.
She gave you.
She didn't even have time to give me your number immediately.
She gave you my number that evening.
No, she gave me your number the following day.
Utaleta Maureen hapa.
I have the chat. I have the chat.
She gave you my number that evening.
Remember me name too.
This idiot asked for my number, did not even have the guts to come and ask it from me and tell me his intentions, and then wait a whole day after almost killing me hapo nje ya TRM.
Unaruka.
Nini? Aniongeleshe.
Unaruka. Ngoja, unajua mimi ni mtu wa receipts. Mimi ni mtu wa receipts. My friend.
Tea master at Gobare.
I am the receipts master.
To think of it, I don't even know why I'm with this guy.
Wait, I have it. Tell me it was the same day.
It was the same freaking day. It was the same day. This idiot over here did not have the guts to come and tell me he liked me.
No. It was not the same day. It was the next day. 1st of June 2016. Yes. I am going to screenshot this and share it. Oh my gosh, I actually have the receipts. I have the receipts. 1st of June 2016.
Mo alikupea hadi handles zangu za Facebook na Instagram.
1st of June 2016 at 12:29 p.m. kwa sababu walikuwa madrinks the previous night, so ndio wameamka baadaye. I asked the three questions because where I was at that time in my life, I had set for myself 3 basic uncompromisable things,
which are so mundane and fiscal.
Let me tell you, and everybody is allowed to have their own uncompromisable things, as mundane and physical and fecal and
fecal is
and fecal. Yes. And fecal, both of them. Ile fecal hiyo ingine, your fecal matter, and fecal. It does not matter. It is important for you to have your own uncompromisable things because you are the person who's going to go into a relationship with somebody else.
What has age got to do with it?
So, for me, as I've explained before, I was in a relationship with somebody who was a bit older than me, and that kept on hanging over my head. The problem was probably the relationship that we had. I'm not faulting them or myself, but the kind of relationship that we had, that happened to be a thing that was hovering over us.
Probably you weren't mature. You weren't mature.
Second, actually, based on the conversation that you've just been having, yesterday and today on social media, I realized about
nice guys.
So I was a nice guy. I was a nice guy in that relationship. I was a very nice guy.
In which context? We have realized nice is different. There is the literal meaning, the correct meaning. Then there is this guy is too nice that women use when they want to refer to a man who is not man enough,
who's masculine energy.
enough.
Yeah.
to them. Okay?
So,
two different things.
So one thing I got to understand from that conversation is that they are masculine energies.
Yes.
Okay? And there are men who have masculine and feminine energies, but in most cases it is men who have masculine energies. And then, but women on a constant have both, especially women who've left their homes and are, you know, working, searching for themselves.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be your own man and woman.
You have to,
you
I
have
mean,
to protect yourself, you have to take care of yourself.
Be your own
etc.,
provider
yeah?
and all that.
So I was in a relationship with somebody, from what I assess now, who had much more masculine energy
Than you.
than their feminine energy, definitely, and then than me.
Then age had
And
nothing
then
to do with it.
and then on top of that is the age.
I
Because you see,
think it's
for this,
it's both of you. You interpreted it that age is the factor that is influencing your energies. Honestly.
No, listen to it this way. Listen to it this way. I was with somebody who had more masculine energy than me. They had been their own man longer than I was even my own person.
And you are not offering.
Yeah. And what I was offering was not enough
for her to relax in her feminine energy.
Exactly, to meet her masculine energy and allow
surpass
her
it
to
actually,
relax,
because
okay?
your masculine energy should always be more
Exactly. And because of the age factor, she had, and the fact that we were in the same industry, she had more time and experience, and she was at a higher level than I was. So even at work, she was earning more than myself.
Big masculine energy.
So
she had big kahunas
more
than
masculine,
you.
exactly. So age was a factor, and her masculine energy was a factor. Sisemi ati yeye ni mwanaume. It's the fact that
go to my stories, you'll understand what we're talking about.
Yeah, so she had a bit more masculine energy, a lot more, to be honest, masculine energy than myself, because statements that, you know, sometimes women throw around is things like we can't eat love. You know, it's where unaleta nini huku. Mimi nikiwacha, mimi naweza sema wacha ni relax, ni taken care of, kwa sababu as much as most women don't want to admit it, they want that. They want to stop everything and want to be taken care of.
Every woman wants to relax in her feminine energy. Yeah, Mykonos, Santorini. Soft life, team soft life.
Yeah. In relation to that, it was very important for me to have that. And of course, she was somebody who we would have conversations with a lot. And being somebody that enjoyed conversations with people, I needed somebody smart for me to have conversation with them. That was another uncompromisable that I was not willing to turn away from. That is why it was important for me to know
that I'm smart.
If you're somebody that we can engage in conversations with, you know, beyond you know, just, you know, silly gossip here and there, which you still engage in either way. But at least when it comes to the serious when it comes to the serious things, we still engage. So masculine energy was a lot more. So age was a question I needed to ask. Whether you are single was another factor. Nilikuwa nataka tu kujua kama ninaanza na vita ama ninaingia walkover.
And by the disclaimer, do you know there are there's a term, relationships where the age is mismatched, where a guy can be younger than you but possess more masculine energy than you.
This is true. This is true.
So I think it was more
my like I said, it was the dynamic of our relationship. Exactly. Yeah.
It had nothing to do with
because
it.
I mean, people have had 10-year differences, 20-year differences between them, and their relationships have been successful. But it was in the nature of my relationship with the person that I was with, and the dynamic that did not work.
Yeah.
You know, that's just it. We're all in our 20s. We're all in our 20s. I was in my mid-20s, she was in her late 20s. Sisi wote tunatafuta hiyo space ya kusettle. Lakini ni kama kuna kitu tu haitoshi mboga kwa hiyo dynamic, you know? That sort of thing, you know? So that was that. This is now, okay? Aya. So those three things that were uncompromisable for me were very important, you know?
That's so interesting.
They were very important. You didn't have any things that were uncompromisable for you at that point?
No, because I wasn't looking for a relationship. I was not open to being in any kind of a relationship. It didn't even cross my mind. So even when I told her to give you my number, It's just in person. Like, sasa huyu.
Which was given on the 1st of June, Madaraka Day. Freedom from singlehood.
You know, so for me, I wasn't thinking about bottom lines or this is what I want in a guy. For me, I didn't want a guy, period. Okay, so I am even surprised. But I remember I totally refused to go on a date with you. Ulini pressure, ukanisukuma, ukani push.
So, in all honesty, as much as yes, I did get her number.
First tell them how you almost killed me up in India. Marcus, you almost didn't have a mother.
In as much as yes, I did get her number on the 1st of June. I did not talk to her until sasa hii. Nitaka
oh my God, look at young me.
So on 3rd of June is when I talked to her. I might have asked for her number on the 1st of June, but I talked to her on the 3rd of June. And the reason I talked to her on the 3rd of June is because I was like, what a coincidence is this? I'm seeing this person again after 2 days. Somebody that I kind of liked.
You didn't instantly. Like it because you would have called me this very same day.
No, I asked for your
you
number.
Would have
lazima
had
mwanaume
lazima
mwanaume apange game plan. Come on. Lazima mwanaume apange game plan.
You are planning to play with my heart and then God akafanya wewe nitakufanya hivi. I will make you love this girl.
I would have played with something but not your heart.
You wanted to play with me. You wanted to just have fun with me.
No, I did not.
Yes, and then God akasema
remember, at the point where I was, that is why I asked serious questions.
That's why you were so popular on Tinder with all the girls and all the women.
So we are going to finish this episode here, and then we are going to meet in the next one, because clearly somebody does not want us to go into this, into where we were talking about karibu nimuue kwa barabara.
You almost killed me.
I'm going to explain those circumstances because it happened on the 3rd of June. So in historia 31st of May and 1st of June. So next week we're going to talk about from 3rd of June all the way to 12th or 15th?
15th.
No, it was 12th of June. 12th of June, where I proposed to her. 12 days later, I went down on my knee.
Mungu alisema, you are not going to play with this girl.
I went down on my knee and asked her to be my girlfriend. Yes. Mimi, Mungu ndio, lakini mimi pia sikuwa ninapanga kucheza na wewe.
You are planning and God akasema.
Sikuwa napanga kucheza na wewe. So, till the next one, simkai poa.